Before I begin, I'd like to ask you to pardon the noise that you might hear in the background. I just got a new filter for the fish tank and still working out all the kinks to it. Speaking of fish, my name is Brett Kingster, and that's what this video is about in a way. Saw a post on Facebook today from one of my friends, and the post was talking about genetically engineered salmon, known unaffectionately as Frankenfish. It's funny, sometimes you see a post, and even though the person doesn't express a negative opinion per se, you can just get that vibe that the person is terribly against this cause. I don't think I have any religious friends on Facebook, as far as I'm aware, because every time I see a religious posting, I unfollow the person. So I think all my friends on Facebook are skeptics and free thinkers. If you want to follow me on Facebook, it's /puffthis. I also have a fan page, which is /tips and info. But anyhow, I wanted to comment on this, because I'm seeing some interesting things here. But before I do, I want you to take into account something. You are already consuming and have been consuming genetically altered foods. The chicken that you eat now is nothing like the chicken that our grandparents used to eat in the United States. Completely different. Had I not told you that, you probably would have gone your entire life not knowing and assuming everything was fine with chicken. The world population is getting out of control. Religions like Islam and Catholicism are doing their level best to make sure there are more people on the planet than we can adequately feed. It's funny, like most of the Republicans that are anti-socialism are Christians, yet their Christian belief is forcing socialism upon the United States and the rest of the world like no other force. So because populations are out of control in certain regions and are getting to be out of control in other regions, you have to do something. What are you going to do? You can enforce socialism, take away everyone's funds, rebuild everything and divvy up. Or you can genetically modify anything you can genetically modify. Now what's interesting is a lot of the people who are pro-science and pro-technology, the minute you repackage something different, but all the principles are still the same, they freak out. Now, there are people that are against any type of pharmaceutical drug just because it comes from a pharmacy. There are people, otherwise normal, intelligent skeptics, who believe that holistic medicine is comparable to Western medicine, which is bullshit. The same sciences that can be applied to all the religions to prove that they're all man-made crap is the same sciences that prove the safety and validity in genetically engineering food. My only problem with genetically engineering food is I don't think people should be quick to put something out on the market. I think it should be tested for years, at least one lifetime, before you go into mass producing something. But that's the difference, right? I'm saying test it and fight the urge to say no until it's proven beyond a reasonable doubt that it's dangerous. And the other people are saying no just because, oh, you're genetically engineering food. You're scientifically messing with food, therefore you're a mad scientist and blah, 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 blah. You shouldn't do that. No. Science is our friend. If you can use it to make animals have more edible muscle on their body, I'm all for that. Oh, and I also wanted to talk about a video that Wrestling Jesus has made. So, for those of you who are long-time listeners, you'll probably remember a video I made a while back called Atheism versus Catholicism, where I debated Wrestling Jesus. And I won that debate pretty thoroughly. The reason I won that debate is because Wrestling Jesus was just trolling, and I didn't know he was trolling. I thought the guy was serious. But I figured out he was trolling by his second response video. So I got the joke, and I thought it was actually pretty funny. But his audience They fell for it, and they continued to fall for it. Till this very day, they thought he was really a Catholic. So yesterday, he does a video, 21 minutes of ponage that you can see on BigTimeStars.com. And in this 21 minutes of ponage, he dissects the Bible from front to end, listing out just about every stupid thing within the Bible you can think of. Like how if a man rapes a woman, he has to pay off her father, then marry her, the story of Abraham, every stupid thing in the Bible Wrestling Jesus brought up. And you gotta see the butthurt reactions from his fans. Like all his fans, 50% of them were Catholics that clinged on to him after the video exchange that we had. So they can't refute a single damn thing he said. Nothing, because everything he said was true, and everything that he said he can easily turn to and prove. And I just gotta say, there's nothing funnier than a mob of angry Christians who became angered due to the Bible being ridiculed, yet have no way of defending the ridicule. It's just nothing but pages and pages of ad hom attacks. Oh, you should stick to wrestling videos. Oh, your voice sounds like garbage. Oh, you look like the Oscar the dumpster guy from the Sesame Street. Every personal insult they can levy, but not one single, hey, you're full of crap, the Bible doesn't say such and such. That is what I hate about religion more than anything. When someone makes a valid criticism, you can't give credit where credit is due when religion's involved. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the true shame of religion. Alright, time to smoke a bowl. I'll make more videos. If they're really good, I'm going to put them on my Brett Kingster channel. If they're mediocre like this, I'll put them on wherever, one of my smaller channels. So, before I go, on my Brett Kingster channel, I just did a video, pretty good. Like, I really want you to see this. It's called How You Can Prove God by Christmas. I assure you, you'll like it. So check it out if you haven't already done so, which I'm sure you haven't because it was just put up.